right, guys, so we're going to talk a little bit about the performance or the future performance of this car. And what are the next modifications? What's the outline? Every month I kind of do this, and it'll give you a baseline of what to kind of look out for and what to expect. So in the near future, I'm almost saved up for this. It's a $2,000 upgrade approximately, and that is Hellcat rims and tires. I haven't decided which tires I'm going with, but I know that 315s will be going in the back because the back rims are going to be 10 inches wide. So in addition to the rims and tires, I need to purchase 2 wheel spacers for the back so that there's no rubbing. Now, after the Hellcat rims and tires and the spacer is ordered, I'm going to put a catch can in the car. Now, that's been ordered, and I'm not doing an installation video. There's a ton of installation videos on an oil catch can. Hopping back to the first topic, the Hellcat rims and tires. If anybody knows a spacer that would fit my car, if you could be kind enough to put a link at the bottom. I don't need anything crazy. I don't need I don't need like super wide wheel spacers. I think it's like 8 millimeters or something like that. I don't know exactly how wide it should be, but I know Johnny Pro and 5x56 millimeter. I think they have 8 millimeter wide. I'm not positive though, but if anybody knows where I could buy those, let me know, because I definitely need to buy that all as one package. Now, the oil catch can was ordered, and I'm waiting for delivery, so that might actually end up being the first to be installed out of all of this. Now, after I do those two, it's on to headers. I would like to get long tube headers. Now, a while back I did a video about long tube and short tube headers, and at the time I was really on board for the short tube headers. It seemed to fit my needs. The shorties are kind of good for lower RPM, from a dead stop to 60-ish mile an hour, whereas in the long tubes are a little bit more in the mid to high ranges, but you're going to get more horsepower and everything out of it. And I think if I'm going to go through the effort of putting headers on a car, I'll just pay the extra, $300 or $400 or whatever it is for the part that's going to benefit the car the most. And I believe that is going to be long tube headers. So that's another very pricey upgrade, but it's certainly one that really needs to happen. I believe I got priced out at, I think it was like $1,600, and that was American Racing headers. Now, the ones that I've been looking at are JBA and Cook's headers on eBay. I just need to find a shop that's going to actually do it. The shop that gave me the price quote of $1,600 is very, very far away. I was calling a whole bunch of companies. It was like on a Sunday, and they happened to be the only ones that were open. So I'm kind of expecting in the ballpark of $1,800. So again, that is going to be after the rims and tires. From there, I don't know, but one thing I do know is that after those 3 are installed, a text message to that SCAT owner is going to be sent, and we are going to line these suckers right back up, and we're going to see how far behind I am after that. Now, guys, I race because it's fun, and it's entertaining to see how you stack up. So I don't expect, even after those upgrades, to win. But I certainly am curious to know how far behind I am. With just the tires alone, with the 315s in the back, I should really, at worst, be at 5.0, which is where I was before. And if he's doing the same runs, that would put me a lot closer. Now, if I add the headers, maybe that's an added 15 horsepower. Potentially that works with the tune and the intake that I have, and maybe gets me down to the 4.9, 4.8, which would definitely close the gap. So, you know, you kind of just, you don't know until you line up. And that's what I plan on doing to test out. You know, some people hop on a dyno, and other people get on the street and freaking see how it translates into performance. So that's what I plan to do. That is the game plan. That is the performance aspect of this channel. And I kind of have my goals set, and it's just a matter of financing, you know, and you know, working hard to try and get the money. I'm doing other freelance work. I'm building out a website. On top of doing 2 YouTube videos a day and being a father and having a full-time job. So bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get as much money as I possibly can to get these upgrades. And we're gonna, you know, plug along. This stuff is a ton of fun, and I really want to continue upgrading and enjoying this. So, all right.